interpolation. So the left side which is Lagrange interpolation polynomial. This is quadratic approximation. We use second order.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to Dr. Rohaida binti Mat Akir. I am Asma Khalida binti Khalid and my team members Nur Faika binti Muhammad Yasin and Nur Izati binti Omar would like to present about the temperature measurement using the thermistor. So today I will be your first presenter and will cover about the introduction of this project. To help Farah pass her master by research in University Kebangsaan Malaysia, I will share 3W which cover what, why and where to get through of this season. So what actually our project tells about? Basically, the measurement of the average kinetic energy of a particle carry a true meaning of the temperature. Thus, the temperature is also very capable of giving the reaction such as in hot and cold material. Therefore, the easier method to determine the quantity of the heat of the body is by measure the temperature using the thermistor. So, what is important this research? It is important because before doing some work of research, it is to know what may the resistance affect the temperature, and the important improvement for the high resistance and sensitivity of the thermistor, it is the high nonlinearity output and the relatively limited operating range. Then, where did we get this idea? The alternative problem come from one our group members. It is actually for the final project for the creativity and innovation subject in semester 2. Basically, this project is seems to have the element of strong engineering problem, thus it qualified this either to be reintroduced with the addition of some new element and solved by using numerical method. So next I will pass to Nur Faika to continue about the methodology. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Faika binti Muhammad Yasin. Metric number DE31602-ENG.MATH4. I will continue our presentation. So this is my part, which is method. So the suitable method to solve our problems, we use two kind of method, which is Lagrange interpolation method and Newton divided difference method. So Lagrange interpolation have a three kind of order to solve the solution, but we only use second order, which is a quadratic approximation formula that have 3 points given in solution. So in Newton divided of differences, we calculate by using that method. This is the formula, and each of the symbol have their own formula, where the first Newton divided difference is calculated depending on our solution to solve. Okay, the next slide. This is our use method 2, which is Newton divided differences. So different between these two methods, we use a different kind of method, and also the result was same. So this doesn't have problem to solve this using two kind of method. So the next slide. How do we analyze and discuss the method? So the first To find the approximate value, plot resistance and temperature in table. We'll use a linear approximation, quadratic approximation to find the approximate value after discovering that the value passed through a few points. So the first method, we choose second order, which is quadratic approximation that have 3 points to find the exact value to solve the problem. So approximate value for second method, we need to put all the information given for the Newton divided difference in a table. Then we can start by calculating the first Newton divided difference until the third Newton's divided difference and when it is done. So lastly, we put all the result of Newton divided difference that have been calculated into the table and refer to the table that have complete and substitute the data in the formula. That's all from me. I will pass to my friend. So thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Izzati binti Omar and I will present result in discussion. The result for second order Lagrange interpolating is as below. We bold the answer 35.0886. Next, the result for Newton divided difference. The result is as below because we use the formula into the Excel. The difference between Lagrange and Newton result is as below. As we can see, the difference is decimal places. That is, for quadratic 35.08 and for the Newton 35.09. What is our finding? First, the temperature of corresponding to 754.8 ohm using a second order Lagrange polynomial and Newton divided is 35.089. Second, using manual calculation and software calculation, different results were achieved. Third, the speed of obtaining result when used software calculation and formulation was faster than using manual calculation. 4. The advantage of using Excel is that when the equation changes, all formula key in into the column must be modified. Lastly, our finding is to determine the temperature that corresponding to 754.8 ohm using the second order Lagrange polynomial and Newton divided difference method. Why are we get this result? First, different method. Different method were employed to generate all of the result. Second, manual method. The manual computation was performed using the approach taught in class and notebook as a reference. Lastly, theory. The absolute approximate error obtained between the result from the manual calculation and software computation are 0.001. So, the calculation and manual calculation and software calculation. In conclusion, both of the answer using manual calculation and software computation are same. As for the conclusion, we can say the result was successfully obtained. We'll be able to determine and help Farah to find the temperature that corresponding to 754.8 ohm using the second order Lagrange polynomial and Newton divided difference method. In the other hand, basic manual calculation method 1 and 2 were similarly as the calculation on Microsoft Excel. And that's all from our group. Thank you for your time and bye.